Our Sims 4 game has been updated. The Sims team has released an update across PC, Mac, Xbox, and PlayStation supported platforms. The latest patch is preparing the game for the upcoming release of the Party Essentials and Urban Homage kits coming Thursday, the 18th of April 2024. So let's go ahead and dive into the official EA blog that covers all of the bug fixes. Looking at the official EA blog, we have the update for the 16th of April 2024, and we're looking at version 1.106.148.1030 if you're on PC. And if you're on Mac, once your game updates, you will have version number 1.106.148.1230. And console players will have version 1.91. And the little note that they always put in at the top of each patch note update says, Soul Simmers, in just a few days you can get your hands on a fresh fit to wear to the best party on the block. The fun doesn't stop there. We've also got some updates coming your way, the Sims team. So we got bug fixes, base game. They fixed 4 bugs. Plants that are alive and well will no longer emit green stink clouds as if they were dead. Translations related to this fix will be available in the next release. After enforcing regulations with the land grab power company, power on a Sims lot will no longer be unexpectedly shut off when bills are paid in full. What an identity crisis. Simmers playing in any language besides English will no longer see first and last name panel blank in Create a Sim for Sims that have selected pronouns. That's an awesome fix. And wasn't this supposed to be a group activity? When doing group cooking, all Sims will now participate. So if you haven't seen that bug, basically what's been going on with that one is you have a Sim join in and do group cooking with another Sim, and the second Sim just stands there and doesn't do anything. So this has fixed that bug, so everyone should grab a bowl and a spoon and start mixing, which is awesome. In the gallery server, they have been continually reviewing gallery profanity reports, which can be submitted through the Sims 4 Gallery Profanity Filter Feedback Survey. And I will give you the link to that in the video description. If you haven't seen it, it is right here. You can fill it out to give feedback on the gallery profanity filter. Highly recommended that you do so, or else the Sims team won't know what's working and what isn't. It says, we've been updating the rule set to allow Simmer freedom while keeping others safe. A couple of highlights include reducing the strictness of how hashtags were handled when listed in specific orders. Max's created Sims, even from past Sims games, should no longer be prevented from uploading if you choose to recreate one or more. Hopefully, eventually, we will see the return of notifications for the gallery, such as when someone leaves a comment or favorites or downloads your creation that you've put in the gallery. Moving on to Eco Lifestyle, they fixed an issue where the dew collector is not collecting any water. Now it will correctly collect water and the water level will continue to rise. So if you were having problems with the dew collector in Eco Lifestyle, that should now be working. In high school years, timestamps are now updated properly on the Social Bunny app. Do any of you still use the Social Bunny app? I used it when it was first released and thought it was pretty cool, but it was extremely samey and I got bored of it real quick, and now I just don't bother with it. Let me know in the comments what you think of the Social Bunny app now. In Horse Ranch, while admirable, Sims will no longer express a desire to level up their nectar making skill when that skill is already maxed out. And horse riding now helps Sims lose weight. I did cover the Sims losing weight while horse riding thing in one of my previous videos, and you all know what my opinion of that is. I don't think that that really needed to be fixed, but the Sims team evidently thought it did, so now if you want your Sims to lose weight, horse riding is a viable option. And for rent, the maximum rent value will no longer lower after evicting a tenant during a grace period in 11C Sungai Point. Hopefully still be earning the same amount of rent when you evict a tenant in 11C Sungai Point from now on, which is really good. It says, yikes, this is going to require an audit. Landlords who own a residential rental lot and own a business will no longer have fundraiser issues. Transfers from the business to the household will no longer fail, and money will no longer duplicate household funds when transferring to a business. So it sounds like they've fixed a major bug there as well in For Rent, which is a nice thing. Hopefully they start fixing the other major bugs that are connected to For Rent. Crystal Creations. In Crystal Creations, the shawl sweater from Crystal Creations is now visible when selecting a fashion choice in Create a Sim filters. Please be advised that wearing the shawl did not grant the power of invisibility. That's a shame. Hopefully they're also working on the other bugs that are in Crystal Creations. I know that there's bugs in Crystal Creations that in the build mode where you try to filter by Crystal Creations and the filter doesn't work, and there are problems with the charging pad where it's not charging the crystals and the jewelry properly. We'll see fixes for those bugs in an upcoming update. In Realm of Magic, what a conundrum. When aliens abduct spellcasters, they will now become pregnant and give birth to an alien baby instead of a human sim baby. That is the whole thing about the aliens. The 6M aliens, when they abduct your Sims, the reason why they abduct Sims and impregnate Sims is because for some reason the aliens are incapable of reproducing on their own, and that's why they impregnate your Sims, so that the Sims have an alien baby to perpetuate the alien species. So nice to see that the aliens still able to procreate via sim pregnancies and abductions, even if that sim is a spellcaster. In Werewolves, taste like kibble. After taking the Wolf Begone drink, Sims will no longer have a fury glow still showing. And they have also updated a series of Create a Sim accessories that were originally showing up for werewolves, even though those accessories were not applicable to werewolves. In other words, those are accessories for human Sims that weren't meant to be worn or available to be worn when in werewolf form that were showing up in the werewolf form accessories category, but those have been taken out. In Grunge Revival, a texture issue with the chipped nails in Grunge Revival has been updated. That has been a long-standing bug. I am really glad that they fixed that. In Poolside Splash, textures on one of the tank tops has been updated to remove a little bit of texture bleeding. So it's a little bit of graphical fixing there, which is nice to see. And in Castle Estate, hear ye, hear ye. All Castle Estate windows have been updated to show up in the correct wall height categories. That was evidently a problem. I haven't noticed it, but I'm glad that they fixed it. The arrow slit window has been updated to show that it can be placed on curved walls. That's good. And the heraldic crest of Yore and the eavesdropping llama have been updated to appear in outdoor wall sculptures. Your castle has never looked better. Fantastic. So it seems like they've fixed a lot of categorization and graphical problems, as well as a few gameplay issues itself. Nothing major, nothing that's, no majorly huge fixes, but a lot of little fixes, which are, good to see. I am hoping that in future updates, they will address some of the larger, more game-breaking or immersion-breaking bugs, such as, Wedding Story still hasn't been fixed, the whole problem with weddings. There's still problems with Dine Out. Loads of problems with Dine Out, so hopefully they get those fixed, and there's loads of other issues. If you are experiencing issues in The Sims 4, as always, please head over to Answers HQ, which is answers.ea.com, and there is an entire Sims 4 section where you can go in and ask for help, talk about mods and custom content, report technical issues that you're having in the game, as well as report bugs. And this right here, the bug reports one, is probably the most used and I would say most important section of the Answers forum. So if you're experiencing any bugs, please head over and check to see if there is already a topic that covers the issue that you're having. If there is, then you can click into it and select the Me Too option, which will add to the post to let the Sims team know that there are more than one person who's having problems. If you cannot find a topic that matches the issue that you're having, then you can create a new topic and report whatever bug that you're having a problem with. Highly recommend that you do it, because this is the forum where the Sims team grabs all of the bugs. This is where they know what bugs need to be fixed, and use this to determine what bugs to fix in upcoming updates. So if they're not reported, the Sims team will not know about it, and they won't know that it's a problem. So please head over to answers.ea.com and report any bugs that you're having with The Sims 4. Yeah, over on the Sims Direct Twitter account, they have mentioned that some players may receive a pop-up message about Sims delivery content not installed. If you get that error message, you can ignore it by clicking Yes, Play Now. Your content will remain in your game, and the patch will hopefully resolve the pop-up. Fingers crossed that there's no further issues regarding that. So my friends, what are your thoughts on this new update? Were the bugs that you're experiencing been fixed? If not, what bugs are you experiencing? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget, if you're experiencing any bugs in The Sims 4 or issues, head over to answers.ea.com and report them. And don't forget, we've got the 2 new kits coming out on Thursday, the 18th of April. And of course, I will be releasing videos on those 2 kits. So definitely hit the subscribe button to be notified when those videos go live. Until then, my friends, I'll see you next time. Bye.